Welcome to Sunnytime Dolls YouTube channel.
Okay, let's talk about Kira Bailey. In a few days, American Girl will be rolling out the 2021 Girl of the Year, Kira Bailey. Like many folks who saw the leaked photos that have really started to come out in the last couple of weeks, I was disappointed when I saw this doll. Her story seems rather interesting. I thought the one good thing about the doll was that she seems to have a pretty unique story. However, when I saw the photos, I couldn't help but think that she bears an uncanny resemblance to Julie. I have Julie here, and as you can see, the two of them look very similar. If you put the hat on where you can't see that one has a center part and the other has a side part, they really look like the same doll. Now, I know that it was probably too much to hope for to think that we might see a Girl of the Year that was diverse, of a diverse ethnic background. But I think that American Girl could have at least given us the same doll, but with the just face mode. That would have actually made the doll look a little bit more unique, would be to go ahead and give her the blonde hair and the green eyes, because we know that that's what they like to do, but at least give the doll a just face mode, because that would be something that we have not seen before. In addition to the doll looking literally like a copy of Julie, her collection looks like a copy of Leah Clark's collection. In these photos, I've got Julie dressed up with the Leah Clark hiking boots. I have some pants from a prior American Girl camping outfit, and then I've got various clothing pieces from some different dolls like Our Generation and the My Life As. And you can see that this doll has very little originality. I was basically able to recreate Kira's meat outfit just using some clothing that I already have from American Girl. When I saw photos of Kira's big ticket item, which is the platform tent, which is around $200 or more, I believe, it looked like that they just recycled the recently retired Camp Hangout, which made me kind of think, are we supposed to get excited about them just recycling a product they've already had in the past in the Truly Me lineup? But despite the fact that Kira Bailey does not have a unique appearance and her collection is not very original, I had been moderately excited to see the storyline that was set in Australia, and I was looking forward to hearing more about her adventures in the Australian outback and learning about her work with animals. That was until I saw a comment on a forum where somebody mentioned that Kira Bailey seemed an awful lot alike a girl named Izzy B, who is kind of an environmental celeb in Australia. She does animal rescue work with koalas. And I had never heard of this personality. I had never heard about her show. And so I decided to do a quick Google search to see who exactly was Izzy B.
Becky. She's a koala whisperer, 10-year-old girl who nurses orphan koalas and is among the stars of a new series that celebrates people helping animals in need.
Okay. And so the one thing that I found to be interesting about Kira Bailey, turns out it is also not original. It appears that American Girl was aware of this celebrity child star in Australia, Izzy Bee, and that they basically lifted her story, lifted her likeness, and made a copy as the 2021 Girl of the Year. Izzy B apparently has a popular show that was on the Animal Planet. I don't know if that was the Animal Planet that is broadcast in the United States or if it was only in Australia, but she does have a Netflix show. My daughter and I, we actually watched the first episode of her Netflix show. I think it's called The Koala Whisperer. Or Izzy's Koala World. And so when I watched the show, sure enough, there she was. She has a vet clinic that she works at. Her mom is like a veterinarian, so she helps out in the vet clinic to kind of rehabilitate koalas and return them to the wild. So pretty much that was the final straw for me when I had been thinking about whether or not I wanted to purchase the 2021 Girl of the Year. I was kind of hesitant and on the fence about it, but after seeing that this doll, not only is her appearance not original, her accessory outfits and all of the things that go with the collection, they're not very original, but it turns out even the very story itself is a copy of another story. It appears that American Girl has not learned their lesson. They received a lawsuit because the Luciana Vega Girl of the Year had the likeness of a real astrophysicist who works at the Adler Planetarium in Chicago, who also was named Luciana. And so this new Girl of the Year, her likeness to Izzy B is really striking. They both have long, wavy blonde hair, platinum blonde. And interestingly enough, I did a zoom in of an image of Izzy B, and her eyes are also a very interesting shade of green, just like the green eyes of Kira Bailey. If I was American Girl right now, I'd be getting a little bit concerned about a potential future lawsuit from Izzy B and her representatives. I will not be purchasing Kira Bailey, although I may visit the store to take a look at her in person. However, I think with American Girl releasing a doll that looks like a carbon copy of Julie and has a story that's a copy of Izzy B, it's a real missed opportunity.